Welcome to Vinyasa Flow Yoga. My name is Mary and I'm going to be your guide through this practice today. So today our theme is dig deeper and taking root. So really focusing on finding the root of the position, what's really digging you into the mat and giving you the foundation you need to move through these poses. So I encourage you to just, as always, it's just something to keep in mind as we move through our practice. So remember to always rest when you need to and try different variations, modify your poses as needed for you and your unique body. So we'll get started today in an easy seated position on the mat. So find yourself on the mat in whatever comfortable seated position works for you. And take a few moments to really really get situated and really ground down into the mat. So throughout all these poses today, every time we ground down into the mat, whatever is making contact with the mat, that foundation, imagine roots coming from that area in your body and going down into the mat and into the ground, really holding you nice and tight while also allowing all this movement up here. So really just ground down, bring your hands to your knees or your lap, sit up nice and tall, and let your eyes gently close. Begin to bring your attention to your breath as you start to slow it down. Really just focus on those inhales and exhales. Probably the only time throughout your day that you pay attention to your breathing, so why not? Let's do it. So inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Really feel how tall you can grow just in this seated position here. As if when your roots grow at the bottom, it also allows you to expand and get taller. Begin to move in just small little circle in one direction. Start small. Slowly getting bigger. And when it's as big as you can go, then reverse your circle. And start to slowly get smaller with it. Until you come to a nice still place. Now do the same thing, except this time make a circle with the tip of your nose, like you have a marker in the nose, and you begin to draw circles with it. Or actually more of a swirl because you're going to get bigger and bigger. And when you get as big as you can go, then reverse your circle. And go back the other way, going smaller. Until you find your stillness. Drop the tops of your hands down to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up high. So fingertips touch. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, open out. And really bring the arms back, open up the shoulders, yeah. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, send your palms up. And as you exhale, reach your arms out wide, open up, but stick your tongue out. Inhale, reach up. And keep cycling through with this breath. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands into heart center. Inhale, send your palms up. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale your palms up. Exhale, hands to heart center and pause here. Feel your body start to come alive with some of that energy. Inhale, send your palms up. Exhale, bring your right hand to the mat. Left arm reaches straight up. Take a breath in. Exhale, reach that left arm over to the right. So you can slide your hand over or bring your elbow down. And making sure you don't rock so forward so you lose those roots. You want to keep those roots exactly where they are and lean in. Exhale, bring your left hand down, walk your hand center and back to seated. So we just want to lean into the pose where we can still keep that rootedness. So if that means you're only here, then that's the pose. That's your pose. That's what works for you. Just want to make sure you don't lean so far over we pull our roots out of the ground. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your left hand down. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, reaching over to the left. Exhale, bring both hands down, centered, and come back to seated. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, send your arms up. Exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee and left arm behind you for a twist. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale a little bit further into the twist. Inhale. Exhale to gently release the twist coming forward. And when we twist, I also want to keep drawing this shoulder back so we still keep the chest nice and open. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, send your palms up. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Inhale. Exhale into the twist. Drawing the shoulder back. Exhale to release the twist. Place your hands on the mat in front of you or on your thighs if your legs are out in front of you for your easy seated position. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, walk or slide your hands forward, folding forward. Again, only going as far so that you don't pull your roots up out of the ground. And use your hands to walk yourself back up. Do it one more time, so anyone in a cross-legged position has the opportunity to switch their legs. Place your hands in front. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, gently walk or slide your hands forward, folding forward. And walk your hands back up to that seated position. And bring the tops of your hands to your knees, sit up nice and tall, and let your eyes gently close. Just let whatever comes floating into your mind, just allow that to happen. Invite outside energy to come into your body and help fuel your practice today. A nice deep breath in. Let it out. And we'll move to hands and knees on the mat. Spread your fingertips wide, pressing your palms into the mat. And press your shoulders away from your neck. Keep your head and neck nice and long, looking down at the mat. You're going to sway your hips from side to side. So now your roots are going down, shooting down through your palms and your knees. Your legs might kind of windshield back and forth in movement in here. So your knees and your palms are really where your roots are digging down to the mat here. Keep your head and neck nice and long. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it out. Let everything else growing up from those roots feel nice and loose. Inhale, drop your belly down towards the mat, lifting your head, pressing away from the mat. Exhale, drop your head, round your back, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale to cat. Move back and forth, moving with your breath rhythm. Feel free to add in any other movements and keep moving your hips back and forth. If you want to bend your elbows. Also, if you're having a hard time with your wrists today, just drop your elbows down to where your wrists are. Then that's going to be your root where your elbows are, because your hands here might float back and forth and move around on the mat. Your elbows are going to be where your roots are. Do one more cycle. And you're going to pull up your roots from your hands. You're going to walk your hands back to a kneeling position here. Then come to a standing kneel. And extend your right leg out to the side. So you have your left knee and your right foot. That's where your roots are digging down now. Inhale, sweep your arms up into the air. Exhale, bring your right hand down to your leg. Left arm reaches over to the right. And going the opposite way, inhale, reach that left arm up, and then bring it down to the mat, reaching your right arm over. So now roots are digging down through your left arm. You can stay right here, or you can pull up your left leg, stacking the feet. Bring your left knee down. Big breath in. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Walk your hands forward. Bring your right knee in. And come back to your standing kneel. Next, send your left leg out. Just gonna sit a moment into that stretch. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach that right arm up and bring the hand down to the mat. Reaching your left arm up and over. And keeping the knee down or stacking the feet. Bring your knee down, take a nice breath in. Exhale, bring the hands down, bring both knees down, and walk back to that kneeling position. Settle in, shake it out. Bring your arms behind your back, clasp your hands together. A nice deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward, bringing your forehead down to the mat. You can release the grip on your hands. Let your arms come to your side or extend them, reaching forward for child's pose. Take one more breath in child's pose here. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a moment in downward facing dog. Explore any movement. Alternating, bringing your knees down, pedaling your feet out. Twisting into your hips. Just go with what feels natural, what calls to you, and what ways to move your body. Here, your roots are growing down through your palms and the toes and ball of your foot. Your heels may not reach down to the mat, but the front of your foot and your toes are. Inhale, reach your right leg up high. Bend your knee. Exhale, bring your foot through, planting it down. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale, bringing the hands down. Step your front foot back to high plank. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, bending the elbows, gently lower all the way down. Inhale to baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, pressing up through plank and into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up high. Bend the knee. Bring the foot forward, planting it down on the mat. Inhale up to high lunge. So your front foot and your back, the ball of your foot and your toes, that's where your roots are. Big breath in. Exhale, bringing the hands down to the mat. Step your front foot back to high plank. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down. You can also bring the knees down first before you bend the elbows. Inhale to baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, press up through plank and into downward facing dog. Gently walk your feet up towards your hands with knees bent to hang down in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And gently begin to rise all the way up. Head and neck are the last to come up, followed by your arms reaching up high. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Pick up your feet just a couple of times, placing them back down on the mat until you really settle in from heel to the front of your foot, your toes. Feel all those points of contact. Feel those roots grow down through your feet while your upper body can still move in all this range of motion here. We're going to start to move a little bit faster, going through some flows and really moving, heating up throughout this. So as we're moving and flowing, I just want you to draw your attention to what points of contact in each pose or transition. Where are your roots growing down? Where is your foundation? So just something to kind of focus your mind on as we move through this practice. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it out. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Plant your hands, step both feet back to high plank. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, coming into downward facing dog. Remember through each flow too, as we're starting to move faster and heat up, feel free to bring your knees down and sit backward child's pose whenever you need to. Just pause, take a moment to yourself. Inhale, reach the right leg up high, bend your knee, bring your foot through, plant it on the mat. Inhale up to high lunge. Big breath in. Exhale, bring hands together and bring your left elbow to your right knee. So we move into these standing twists and balances. That's where you're really gonna feel the roots in your foundation. Inhale to center. Exhale, bringing the hands down. Step your front foot back and move through your flow. From downward facing dog, inhale, reach your left leg up high. Bend your knee, bring your foot through, planting it on the mat. Inhale up to high lunge. Big breath in. Exhale into the twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, bring the hands down, step your front foot back and move through your flow. When you come to downward facing dog, begin to walk your feet up to meet your hands to hang down in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And gently rise all the way up. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, diving down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step both feet back, and move through your flow. Inhale, reach your right leg up high. Bend the knee. Exhale, bring it forward. Plant your foot down. Inhale up to high lunge. Exhale to the twist. Inhale to center. Exhale the hands down. Step your front foot back and move through your flow. From downward facing dog, inhale, reach your left leg up high, bend your knee, bring your foot through. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale into the twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, bringing the hands down, step your front foot back and move through your flow. From downward facing dog, step or hop your feet up to hang down in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to come all the way up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, diving down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back and move through your flow. Inhale, reach your right leg up high, bend your knee, bring your foot through, planting it down. Step your back foot forward. Foot off above 45-degree angle, sitting up for warrior one. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, settling down into warrior one. And here, once you're up here, if you need to move your feet around to really feel that foundation. Big breath in. Exhale, bring the hands down, step the front foot back, and move through your flow. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up high. Bend your knee, bring your foot through. Move your back foot up. Setting up for warrior one. Inhale, coming into warrior one. Big breath in. Exhale, bring the hands down, step your front foot back and move through your flow. Downward facing dog, step or hop your feet up to hang down in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And gently rise all the way up. Inhale, send your arms up. Exhale, diving down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back, and move through your flow. Inhale, reach your right leg up high, bend your knee, bring your foot through, setting up for warrior one. Inhale to warrior one. A nice breath in. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat, step your front foot back and move through your flow. Inhale, reach your left leg up high, bend your knee and bring your foot through, setting up for warrior one. Inhale to warrior one. Big breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, bringing both hands down to the mat, step your front foot back and move through your flow. From downward facing dog, step or hop your feet up to hang down in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And gently rise all the way up. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, diving down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Plant your hands, step both feet back and move through your flow. Here we go. We're going to move really quickly, moving with our breath in and out. Inhale, reach your right leg up high, bend the knee. Exhale, bring the foot through. Setting up for warrior one. Inhale to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Big breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, plant the hands down, step the feet back, and move through your flow. Other side. Inhale, reach the left leg up, bend your knee. Exhale, bring the foot through. Planting that in between your hands, set up for warrior one. Inhale to warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. Big breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Step your front foot back and move through your flow. Step or hop your feet up to hang down and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And gently rise all the way up. Take a moment here, just pause, find your breath. Place your hands over your heart center. Now shift your weight to your right leg for your standing leg. Nice bend in the knee. Again, we want all this movement here with those roots growing down through that foot. Stand up nice and tall with the knee still bent. Begin to lift your left knee out in front. However high it'll go. And reach forward with your left hand and gently open it up to the side. You can reach your right arm out to the side. And bring your knee back forward. And send your foot to the back of the room, folding forward at the hips, coming into warrior three. So get some nice strong roots growing down through that foot. Come back up to standing and release that foot down. And just walk your feet back and forth. Then shift your weight to your left leg. Sit up nice and tall. Really from heel to your toes. Imagine those roots growing down. Sit up nice and tall. You have your balance, begin to lift that right knee out in front. And use your right hand, open up the knee. And bring your knee forward and send your foot to the back of the room for warrior three. If you fall out, that's okay. That's why we keep our knee bent, so we can catch ourselves down at the mat if we start to lose our balance. Bring everything back center and bring that foot down. And just kind of shake it off. Walk your feet back and forth. Put your hands on your hips, make little hip circles. And you know those roots growing down through your feet. You still have all this motion up here. So begin to make And circle or swirl, getting bigger and bigger. And when you get as big as you can, reverse your circle. Getting smaller and smaller. Until you come to your stillness. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back, and move through your flow. And from downward facing dog, walk your feet up, bending the knees so you can sit down on the mat. With your knees up, feet on the mat. So sit up nice and tall. So now again, your roots are growing down through your sits bones, your feet. And grab behind your thighs. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Gently recline back, keeping your back straight. Then lift those feet up. So our roots are just going through here now. And bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, bring the feet down and just relax forward. And gently lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Plant your feet down, arms at your side. Let your eyes close a moment and decide where your roots are growing down through. What points of contact on the mat are nice and solid. Wiggle them around, feel the mat. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, lift your hips into bridge pose. So here's really where you're going to feel where your roots are. They're going to be in your feet. They're going to be in your shoulders, your arms, the back of your head. Big breath in. Exhale, gently lower your hips down. Open your arms out to the side. Extend your right leg long and just hug your left knee in. Let your left leg be kind of loose, so it's really just supported by your hands gripping it. Here I want you to focus on the roots going down through your tailbone. Use your left hand to open it up out to the left, just as far as it'll go so that your roots don't pull out. Your tailbone's still nice and flat on the mat. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Move your knee over to the right. Again, just as far as it'll go with your tailbone remaining where it is. So instead of normally doing what we do where we twist and we lift our hip up, I'm going to keep those roots going down through your tailbone. Just moving your knee over to the right as far as it'll go. To me, that brings my knee to about the center of my chest. So it may not go that far. It's not going to reach all the way over into that twist. Still should feel a stretch though. Inhale your knee back center. Exhale, lay it long, leading with the heel. Inhale your right knee in, grabbing it with your hands and gently drawing it in. And gently open it up to the right. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, bringing your knee over to the left. Inhale to center, hugging your knee in. Exhale, lay it long, leading with the heel. Moving into our final resting pose. If you need to bring anything over, a blanket or a pillow, you can do that now. Rest your arms at your side. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Let your eyes soften and close. And again, just bring your mind to the awareness of your body. What points of contact does your body have with the mat? And imagine roots growing down through those points of contact, grounding you, rooting you down, giving you a strong foundation. And let your mind wander to how that can translate to different parts of your life. It's important for strong relationships to have a nice, good, strong foundation to grow. The more stronger a house is, with a nice, deep foundation. Let your mind wander to all the different ways that you can relate this idea of taking root in order to grow. I invite you to stay in your Shavasana for a few minutes, again, just reflecting on taking root and what that means to you, what it makes you think of. First, let's take one last breath together. So I want you to take a deep breath in and let it out with a shh. Enjoy your Shavasana. You've earned it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, whatever comes next for you. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe, stay healthy. Remember to always be kind. Namaste.